Check it out, guys. Today I celebrate my 28-year anniversary. Well, 24 years married with my lady and 28 total all together. And, it's a beautiful thing. Thank you guys for the shout outs, even on, this platform here. A lot of people that follow me and they're always on my, on my stories and checking out my content. Thank you guys for reaching out, taking the time to congratulate us and bless us. So I'm here to talk about a little bit about, marriage, what couples go through. It's a roller coaster. There is no, such thing as a fairy tale, as, it's going to be rainbows all the time. That does not exist, man. I'll be lying if I tell you guys that, my marriage is perfect and it goes smooth. Nah, man. We hit these, bumpy roads and we clash at times. We're dealing with different emotions at a different time. Sometimes, you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, is what we say, or something triggers you and, damn it, excuse me. And, whatever you guys, did in the past, sometimes it get brought back up, it comes back to the surface. People do not know how to let go. And, I'm guilty of that, Sometimes, they say hurtful shit. All you men out there know, that, females, they hit you where it hurts. They insult you, they disrespect you, and they do it out of anger. They do it out of, frustration, and they're pissed at the moment. They're fucking furious, man, and they let it all out, man. And that's why, relationships, it's a tough one. When people hit me with relationship questions and, of what they're going through, I could relate to them, but sometimes I just tell them, you know what, you just got to ingrain in your mind and put it in your mind. And it takes time. It takes practice. It takes a lot of accountability. It takes a lot of reminders. Man, it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. But at the end of the day, that's what you want. You're trying to find solutions. Everybody does not want to find any solution. They just want to throw in the towel. They want to do what's easiest. What's easiest is just say, hey, you know what? That's it. I'll end it here. You go your way, I'll go my way. Everybody chooses the path of less resistance. Nobody wants to deal with nobody. They give up. I get it. At the beginning, same thing. We were, it was easy for us to just, just say, you know what, let's end it here. Let's, part ways. You do you, I do me. And, you end up regretting it. You end up regretting it because in the moment of that, that you're going through these negative emotions, these angers, these crazy thoughts in your head, you say hurtful shit. You say shit that you don't mean, and it comes back. It comes back and hunts you, and it bites you in the ass later on. It always happens. Females, they're very emotional, and obviously they can't hurt you. They can't fight you. They'll try to swing at you. They'll try to throw shit at you, and but disrespect you is one of the things that a lot of men go through, and I'll be here lying if I tell you that, I haven't experienced that, we all have, so we're being honest here, but it's just, how are you going to take it? How are you going to, be able to deal with it? I learned, through, me working on myself, studying and, knowing the, different people's emotions and feelings that come into play in certain events, in situations where, like I said, we're so reactive, and I was one of them, because who the fuck's not going to get pissed off if you get disrespected? There's no man that has disrespected me, like my lady. She knows me too good. She knows to hit me where it hurts, and I just learned to, to just let it go one ear and out the other. Obviously, the only reason why it's hurting us because, is it true, or, are you being, reactive, which that's what they want from you. They want a reaction from you. So when you get pissed off, for damn sure that it's going to go bad. It's just not gonna. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna go smooth. It's not gonna end well. So I learned a lot of times, just to have these reminders of like, you know what, she's going through it. Just brush it off. Don't even. It doesn't bother me no more. Like I said, the saying, what they say, words, they're just, they're words. They you got to understand that, in the moment, of like, them feeling enraged and threatened, and shit, some people, they take it as far as like, betrayal. They feel betrayed on whatever you did. A lot of times it takes two. They just don't act like that just because they want to act like that. Sometimes it escalates because we cause it. So my point here is, it takes two. It takes two for a relationship to work, and it takes two for a relationship to part ways. Because you don't have to let it go. You could fight for her. You could make her understand. You could say sorry, and that's what most of us don't want to do. We don't want to admit. We don't want to let our guard down. We don't want to. Our pride is, our pride is holding us from giving in and saying sorry and apologizing, and that takes you far, man. Once you swallow your pride, and if you did wrong and you fucked up, and you gotta take the initiative, and suck it up and swallow your pride and say sorry and apologize if you're on the wrong, if you're at fault, which most men, and I'm guilty of that. It's hard for us to admit. We don't, we start feeling, like, less of ourselves. We start feeling, oh, you know what? That's weakness. I'm going to hold tough. I'm going to hold strong. I'm not going to give in. That shit gets you nowhere, because at the end of the day, that you're just building that anger amongst your partner, more distrust, more hurt, more resentment, and you think that you're just protecting you, but in all reality, you're hurting that other person. And at a certain point, they will explode. They will, they'll take action. And sometimes that's when people realize that, oh man, you know what? Fuck, what happened? Like, how did this happen? How did we end up separating, or her losing the love that she had for me? And they start doing other shit. Now it wakes you up. Now you start responding. Now you start reacting. And like I said, it doesn't have to be that way. Once we start learning, people's emotions, trying to, deal with other people, character, and knowing that, communication is key. A lot of misunderstanding, a lot of like, I'm right, you're not, and that's that, and not admitting, we just got to be honest with ourselves. So that was just a quick little, quick little story behind, what I went through and what I learned, and, being more compassionate, being more patient, which that's a working process. I'm still working on it. I'm still, struggle with it at times. It's just how we were raised. It's just how I see the man, that I was living. Them treating their ladies, their wives. My the role models that I seen. It was all learned behavior. So I gotta unmake that. I gotta start creating new behaviors and being smart about it. If not, look at a lot of people. That's where they end up. Like, very rare that I could co-sign on someone that I could say like, oh, then you know what, this guy, they made it all the way. They've been together for years, man. And I could go and ask for advice. I could go and seek help and talk to that individual and help me in the areas that I need help with, like how to cope with the partner, how to understand a partner, how to deal with the partner. And that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to, better myself and being more understanding, more patient, thinking before, I react, before I snap, before I, say any hurtful shit, because like I said, we're all human. And when they piss you off, it's back and forth, man. And nobody wants to fucking let off the gas. Everybody has to have the last word. You're walking away, they're talking shit, and you're fucking talking shit back. And it's just never ending, very disrespectful. It gets to the point where it's just very disrespectful. And like I said, a lot of times people don't forget, they'll bring it right back. But other than that, it's just like I said, my whole point to this video, it was like, to celebrate my 28th year of being with my wife, and letting you guys know that, it's not rainbows, and we're still working on bettering and just having better communication skills. Obviously, like, we came far now, like, from us, just stop making little shit, into a big thing, which that's where it starts. The smallest little argument, we will blow it up, and then you're like, stop and think like, fuck, how did I get here? What kicked it off? And then you go back to think like, this is what kicked it off. Like, once your, mind's on, like in a better state of mind, or you went and hit a workout, or you went and, took a walk, or went and, took a jog and just calm the fuck down. You start thinking and have more clarity, and you're like, damn, man, I did all that for this. Like, this was the argument. So see what I'm saying? Like, we got to pump our brakes and always evaluate, and always, hold back and stand back and really look at the situation. Fuck, was this worth it? Is this worth it for me even to react to this argument? Or she's just having a bad time, and I just got to, help her out, and just, be patient and understanding, because she's going through some shit, it's trying to take it out on you, and her frustration, and or she wants your attention, and you react, and it's all bad, man. So it's like I said, my whole point here is just always think before you react, and have better communication skills. Obviously, this is a topic that I would want to keep on hitting, because a lot of people need it. A lot of people need to, they need that help, that guidance of, like, how to deal with another partner, how to deal with, your significant other when this happens, when they throw this at you, when they, hit you where it hurts. It's just like, a lot of times, like I said, it's we have a lot of tools that we could use towards our advantage to not, make it worse, but other than that, it's a quick video. I'll probably drop another video about relationships. Relationships is like I said, we need so much help and so much understanding, and on how to, push through, and not tap and not give in and throw in the towel. Other than that, let's run it.